Hello, I'm Jethro,
I'm Lisbeth.
and we are at Gen Con, and it is sold out all days. There's our 4-day pass. Let's see, I'm going to click the button.
Hey.
All right.
It's currently drizzling.
There we go. It's currently drizzling here in Gen Con, and we're about to go inside. We should spin around here. La, la, don't fall over. La, 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 la.
Spinning's not good for me right now.
I know it's not. I'm sorry, baby. I'm
It's all
sorry.
good.
Here's Lucas Oil Stadium.
That's where we're headed. We're going to start in there today.
And we're going to start in there. Here's hoping we can find our way back out again.
Sure. Took a shuttle to get here, and our car's somewhere.
So here we go.
Here we go.
Day one of Gen Con.
Yay,
Follow along. It's Thursday. It's Convention Hall. Nope.
Nope.
Stadium. All those tables out there. It is Thursday, so I don't anticipate there being a lot of people here today, but we'll see. It's also lunchtime. So a lot of people are eating. Lucas Oil Stadium is very interesting. We're going to head over to the convention center right across the street, and we'll see what happens. There's a lot of people here. I'm going to pretend like it didn't stay all right. I'm just going to go, hey, everybody.
What's
So
going
we
on?
decided to stop for some lunch. We went out to all the food trucks, and they're all busy. The only food truck that wasn't busy
What's donuts?
was donuts. Clearly, we were supposed to be getting donuts. That's the sign from above that donuts was supposed to be dinner for us today. So, lunchtime today, so that's what we got. Elizabeth, you got some popcorn? Nice bratwurst. Pretzel here somewhere. We decided to grab some actual real food now that we got our sugar rush. So we are sitting down and
Want me to take it for you?
oh no, sorry, thanks. So we are sitting down and looking at
We can do it, but it's going to be tight.
sinking ship.
We're sinking.
We're sinking. I'm sorry. See, you got me all messed up now. So we're probably going to pick this up. I wanted to take a look at it. It looks really neat. Doesn't it look neat, Lisbeth?
It doesn't mean.
All right.
3 to 6 pirates.
We're
Is that what it says
sinking.
over there?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. We're at Gen Con Day 2. Didn't get a lot of footage from yesterday because we're having too much fun.
It's overwhelming.
I'm hoping you can hear us, actually. I forgot the microphone. I'll get in a little closer. So, Day 2, let's see what it looks like.
Already made some purchases.
Yes.
Already found out there's 2 games we wanted. They don't have any more of.
Yes. Make me glad.
That's
But there you
okay.
go. That's what Amazon's for.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to take a quick look. Ready? Oh, no. right, here we have our balloon sculpture ship. Very, very cool. It's Leaders Ahoy game. I first saw something like this at Historicon, but this is just the coolest thing. Where you've got a lit up panel, and this is like Battlestar Galactica. The Cylons are over there, and these things move up and down the antenna there, and it is just the neatest thing ever. Good morning, campers. It is.
Who are you?
Good morning, camper. Well, no, this is day 3, so
Okay.
I'm putting all this together in one video.
Okay.
I'm putting all this together in one video simply because we are at Gen Con, obviously, because this is day 3.
We just haven't recorded all.
We just haven't recorded. Well, there's a reason for that, okay? The reason we haven't recorded a lot is because there's just a lot here. And we get caught up in paying attention to everything we're doing. So right now we are in front of the Open Gaming Hall.
At the JW Grand Ballroom.
And then behind us, let's see here, can you see this? Oh, yeah, there you go.
Some of the baseball.
Behind us is, well, wrong way. Behind us is the Indianapolis is baseball stadium.
One it's called.
And the knowledge that Lisbeth and I have of sports could fit into a thimble with enough room for an elephant. So we have no idea what the team is.
But we did, I know in getting ready for Gen Con and hearing in Gen Con in the past, people talk about how, well, there's the convention center and there's Lucas Oil Stadium. And then there's a bunch of hotels. They are not kidding. There are things happening in all of these places because currently we are in the JW Marriott Grand Ballroom, which is where the gaming thing is happening.
The Open Gaming, yeah.
You know, we've already been a little bit through the vendor hall today, which is in the convention center. So yeah, we got this book yesterday, and thank goodness, because it has a paper map. I mean, we have the app that shows us the map, but
we're old.
its brain's going little tiny screen. Yeah, no, we found this bad boy. I read through it last night. I went, oh, this is here. We need to go there, because you could just miss out on so much if you're not really researching. It's a game and a game. It's a game to come to Gen Con. You got to read all the rules.
Yeah, it's got
to come and enjoy Gen Con and win.
Yay! We're winning so far, I think.
We are having a good time.
We'll at the end of this video, we'll explain all of it. We'll talk about our experiences and everything like that. So.
But today's Saturday.
Today is Saturday.
The goal today was to hopefully get one game that we have not been able to get.
And we did.
Still can't, and that's okay.
That's okay.
We wanted to check out the open gaming area.
And we did.
Might come back here. It's like the furthest point from where our car and other things are.
Yes. We're actually 3 hours closer to home by coming to this side of the...
It is 11 o'clock in the morning and we've already walked a mile and a half.
Yes.
Just to get here.
Usually takes me a week to walk a mile and a half.
We got a ride on the shuttle from our car to the convention hall. We still walked a mile and a half.
So, when they tell you it's big, what they mean by that is it's big.
It is. Yep.
It's spread out, no question about it.
Yeah, and which is actually nice because I mean, if you got 70,000 people, to have all this room is right. Like right now, this is wonderful. We found a lovely couch outside the ballroom. We have a lovely view behind us, and we're just kind of chilling, going, okay, okay.
Because we're old, we're tired, and we spent a crap ton of money in the last 2 days.
Yesterday, we did our large purchasing, so we aren't quite as pressed today of games that we know we want to get.
Yeah, today is more of seeing what else is out there and what else is available and what have we missed by spending 2 days in the exhibit hall.
We didn't spend all 2 days in the exhibit hall.
No, we didn't spend all 2 days in the exhibit hall.
Yeah, we had a good chunk yesterday in the gaming area, I guess it's called.
Oh, the demo area.
The demo area? Yeah, we spent a good chunk of time there.
Yes, we did.
But yeah, we haven't filmed this much, so I just wanted to film this today. And keep up with this today.
Yep. Yeah, this was going to be 3 different videos of Gen Con day 1, 2, and 3, but instead we got too distracted, so it's going to be one overall video.
We're just filming on Saturday.
Yep.
All right.
We'll see you in a little bit. That's awesome.
Absolutely, yes.
Thank you. What? So that's that dancing one.
No, same for example. She chose sorry.
You're good.
What if we're like inverted? That is a single. How many words in text?
Oh, this is good. Huh?
On you? Nope. What's it called when they jump in the shot?
Oh,
Gentlemen and
I was going to photobomb your picture.
you're welcome to.
Well, I made you smile, so it was worth it.
Yes, yes, it is.
The manor house is
It's a Valhalla. All right, continue. Well, we're back from Gen Con.
we are back from Gen Con.
A 9.5-hour drive later.
Whew.
We had to actually record this Monday because we were way too tired. What time did we actually get home? Around 8:30, 9
I think like
at
8
night?
o'clock with dinner and a few groceries. Yes.
So we decided to record this Monday, which I took off because I knew there was no way I was going to be able to
Work on today.
work today. So we're back. So thoughts on Gen Con, Lisbeth?
Oh, me first.
that okay?
We had a wonderful 3 days. I truly did. It didn't start as we had originally planned, but we were able to overcome that, and I feel like we still definitely Friday and Saturday were wonderful days, wonderful weather. I don't know how much you want me to talk.
As much as you want.
Well, I don't know because there's a variety
Oh.
of topics we're covering
All
here
right,
at
so
the end.
you're right, I apologize. So let's start off with. I'll tell you what. Let me give my overall opinion of
Okay.
Gen Con. We'll start from there.
Okay.
So, was it fun? Yes. Gen
Yes.
Con was a lot of fun. There was. It is. People will tell you it's spread out. You do a lot of walking. You do a lot of walking.
Ooh, yeah.
You do a lot of walking. Why don't you look that
Yeah,
up?
I'll
and
start
keep
looking those up,
talking?
those numbers real quick.
It is spread out over a lot of different areas. Lucas Oil, the entire bottom floor is taken up with the game library. There was a whole mess of magic going on and a bunch of other stuff. The convention center had the exhibit hall was ginormous, which was neat. But the nice thing about that was their aisles were wide.
Very wide. There was
So, yeah.
there was definitely spread out space in that
Yeah.
vendor hall this for us.
So that was neat. So there was plenty. You had the one aisle going direction, the other one half of the aisle was going that way, the other half was coming this way, and then of course occasionally you'd run into the ones that are coming across. But it was everybody was real nice, real pleasant. No, you jostle one another every now and then, but everybody was always apologetic, and we were too. I
Courteous,
hope anyway.
yep.
And no, it was nice. Now I will say this: people, we had thought anyway that it was going to be cold. Because we'd heard a lot about how the hall's cold, and people sell hoodies and things of that nature, so that if you get cold, you can buy yourself a hoodie. So we decided to be smart. We wore jeans and culottes. I'll let you figure out who wore what. And I brought my hoodie with me, and so did Lisbeth.
Yep.
And we got there, and it was warm.
Very warm.
It was very warm. It wasn't cold at all. So I ended up tying the hoodie around my waist so I didn't have to carry it. And it was warm. So from there on out, we wore shorts and t-shirts. Well, shorts the rest of the time. And that was the smarter thing to do. Is there a lot of people? Yeah, there's a lot of people. No question about it.
You definitely felt the 77,000?
Yeah, there was 70,000 plus. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the actual numbers for this year yet, but there's people there.
Mm-hmm.
But again, there's room. There was a surprisingly large amount of room for you. You
Yeah.
don't need to worry about that.
Absolutely.
The aisles at PAX last year were a little narrower.
Much narrower with a lot of people that, it wasn't quite as easy to walk up and say, oh, hey, tell me about this game. Or this time, if you found a publisher that you were like, oh, hey, that game looks kind of interesting, you either were able to stop almost immediately, or if they were talking to like a group of 2 to 4 people, you waited. I think the most we probably ever waited were about maybe 5 or 6 minutes, and then usually that group moved on, and then you can kind of slip in and they go, oh, hey, now tell me your elevator's pitch one more time. And the amazing, every vendor we talked to was very, very gracious.
Yes.
I am flabbergasted at the fact that they did this for 4 days and we didn't go back on Sunday. Saturday they were still all upbeat, lots of energy, ready to answer the questions that they've probably heard hundreds and hundreds of times.
Yeah, the only booth that we had trouble getting to was All Play. They
Correct.
were so popular.
Correct.
But I will say this, they had a couple different areas.
They did.
You had your main All Play booth, but then they also had available games at Lucas Oil Stadium on the floor there,
They
and
had-
then
yep. There
one
was
other play, a hallway.
Yeah, like you had the main exhibitor hall, but then we discovered once we got to get one of these.
Yes.
Granted,
We're old.
They do have a lovely app, I'm sure, but we struggled a little bit, and again, the internet wasn't always the best there, so it wasn't as
Ooh,
reliable.
yes.
So we are definitely put it down on a piece of paper and write words.
Yeah.
There were like meeting rooms along at least two of the hallways that had like All Play had one, and I think CGE had one, and Leader Games and All Play and Inside Up, and so All Play had games out there as well, so you could purchase games there.
So that was nice because we wanted to pick up For the Emperor, and they were sold out on the vendor floor, but they had them on the floor of Lucas Oil Stadium,
They did, yeah,
which was nice.
yeah.
What else? The food trucks. Are there food trucks there? Yes, there are.
yes.
There are many, many food
Yes,
trucks.
the little block party was almost as overwhelming as the convention hall
Yeah.
and Lucas Oil and the hotels all by themselves.
Yes. However, if you want to get anything to eat between 11:30 and 2,
Yeah,
you're
probably
going to be
not.
waiting in line for half an hour.
Not going to
easily.
happen. They rolled through pretty quickly, but
Sure.
still, lines were really long. And if you know us, if we walk into a restaurant and we're told, "Oh yeah, probably a 30-minute wait," we go, "Yeah, we don't need that
Yeah.
food that bad," and we walk back out again.
The only food we got because we tailgated, and hopefully right about
did.
now. Write this number down for me.
Okay.
622.
6:22.
And I'll go ahead and put a picture of us tailgating right about now. Anyway, we tailgated most of the time for lunch, but we did get the island noodles with the teriyaki chicken just because it smelled so good.
Wok fried soba noodles. It was very
It was
tasty.
So good.
And we did that like at 4:00 on
Yes.
Friday, and we waited in line not even 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Boom, had our noodles. Actually found a place over in the block party area to sit down and enjoy our noodles.
Yeah.
And then what else did we get
Oh.
from the food trucks? So yummy.
The flying cupcake. Good Lord Almighty.
Cupcake. I mean, they were expensive.
Yeah, they weren't
for
cheap.
a cupcake, but again, you got them off a street in a truck. They were at least this large, and truly, we split one each time.
Yeah.
It was too much for us to eat one.
They are phenomenal.
Clever little names. I wish I could remember some of them. Like one of them we
one
got
of
was
them- The Wicked cupcake.
I think it was just
yes.
called the Wicked. That it was green and pink, based on the movie Wicked and all that. And
the double chocolate one had a name. They had a lot of clever names for it.
Yep,
So
very tasty.
We
did go
good
there
Lord,
twice.
we
We
went there twice.
Friday and Saturday.
Yes.
Took them back to our hotel room with us, but
Yes.
went both times.
So it's the flying cupcake. They were amazing. Absolutely amazing.
For gamers like us, people who are very into the hobby, but not like overwhelmed by the hobby. I don't know what other way to say it. It was definitely okay that we didn't get a hotel room right next to the convention center.
Yes.
Would it have been kind of nice considering the fact that then that way we wouldn't have had to drive? Of course it would have. However, I truly am of the opinion that we would have walked even more.
Yes.
Our number, like we parked, we timed it one time. It took us 10 minutes to walk from the area where the food trucks were to our car. It was about not quite a 10-minute walk. But I truly think we would have walked even further had we stayed in one of the 3 hotels that were actually connected to the convention center, because we did that on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We went all the way up into the hotels because, of course, there were things there in the ballrooms, and that was really far away.
Oh, that was a walk.
Holy cow. Thursday, we walked 12,900 steps for almost 5 miles. Friday, we walked 21,088 steps for just under 8 miles. And Saturday, we walked 20,000 200 steps for over 7.5 miles.
Yes.
And we took the shuttle on Saturday.
And we took the shuttle on Saturday. Now, my job requires me to walk 20 steps a day. So this was significantly more than what I'm used to doing.
Yeah.
And I was hurting by the end of each day.
Yeah.
Which is why we took the shuttles on Saturday. Now, the shuttles are great because
Oh,
they
absolutely.
run all the time,
yeah.
nonstop.
Yeah. We did find out a way to reserve spots in the
The White Horseshoe parking area.
yeah. We paid ahead of time and
Yeah.
had a spot for each day that I think you could come and go, and you could be there as early and as late as you needed to be. I'm glad we did that
Yes.
because while we drove in each day and it looked like there was always parking available, you weren't quite sure like how much more were they going to charge you to park there, and were they actually going to say, oh no, you don't have the pass, you have to go someplace else.
Or it's full.
Some of them were pretty far away.
Yeah, so I highly recommend if you're planning to go to book your parking ahead of time. We booked ours as soon as it was available. As soon as they could book the hotels, we booked their parking
We
as well.
purchased the parking spots and we just drove up and showed our little pass and they went, okay, right here, please.
Yeah, that was real nice.
But yeah, to not be, I mean, I know there was pre-convention, there was some hubbub of like, oh, all the hotels are booked up and I had an early lottery spot and I wasn't able to get anything close. We were okay where we were. It was
Yeah.
it was on Friday and Saturday, I think it was less than a 10-minute drive to get into town.
Yeah.
We didn't try and get there at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. Although Friday we were there at 9:30. But still.
Well, Saturday, technically, we were there at 8:45,
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
I was looking. Okay, normally I wouldn't do this because you can buy a game on Amazon
Oh.
at any point in time you want. But this game was not available. It's called Gibbers or something like that, and it's a language development game. And I've seen it. I read about it. It's in our it's most anticipated games video or whatever we called it for Gen Con. So I wanted to pick it up. I say for some reason. They only had 15 copies available a day. Mm-hmm. And by the end of the convention, they were selling all those 15 copies out in about 6 minutes.
6 or 7 minutes. Yeah.
So we got there ahead of time on Saturday. We got in line.
did.
We were up against the doors.
We waited in the little crowd.
And by the time I got there to get in line, they were selling the last one.
Yep.
So normally I wouldn't do that because if I can't get it, I can't get it. It's fine. I'll buy it from the publisher later and
Right.
whatever. But
And we do try to be a channel that shows you games that you probably could either go to the Amazon place or your Target or your local game store and be able to get it.
Right.
Oh, that's what we should do. We should check in with the game store in Westchester that we like.
Oh, that's a good idea. They
See
may
if maybe
have it.
he would have it or be able to get it.
Good point. Okay, so we'll do that. But anyway, so it was a little disappointing. But other than that, I wasn't too disappointed. If I didn't get it, I didn't get it. I don't
Yeah.
care that much.
It was okay to not be staying right downtown. Did we
Yes.
miss out on some things? Yes, most likely we did. But the other thing you have to know about Gen Con is you're probably not going to be able to do everything you have there. It's just not possible. I mean, you won't sleep, and maybe you younger gamers, that's your thing, but
We're too old for
you know,
that.
to be realistic. The other thing that Jethro and I talked about driving home on Sunday was the fact that there was cosplay, there was tabletop, there was role playing, there was Magic the Gathering and Pokemon, and then there were board games, and there was probably at least one or two. Oh, there was a lot of artists, a lot of just all they did was the art for the different games, but also all the different
Craftsmen and
genre that's out there of like Doctor Who and Star Trek and Star Wars, and so we went to Gen Con for the tabletop games. There's a lot more that's available at Gen Con.
Yes.
And if you're into all of it, you're going to be really, really busy.
Yeah. Which brings us to some other things about Gen Con. Is there a lot to do? Yes, there is.
So much.
There's definitely a lot to do. If you're into, like she said, magic and role-playing and board gaming, then there's a lot to do. If you're like us, who's only into board gaming, I mean, I enjoyed the occasional RPG. I enjoy a lot of RPGs, but that's not the point. If you're there for the board gaming, then there's not as much to do, I guess I should say.
Or you need to at least be an organized enough person that
Yes.
ahead of time you signed up and bought ticket spots for extra things.
Yes, for the events and things
You know,
like
with
that.
so many people there, I felt like 2 other conventions that we've been to, there was a little bit more opportunity to be able to walk up and go, oh, hey, you want to sit down and join us at this game? I didn't feel like that was available at Gen Con. Maybe we just didn't find it. We did go up to the open play area on Saturday early, and there were very few people there. And then we went back up like after lunch, and it was mobbed.
Yes.
So neither time could we really sit down and play games with other people or open up one of our games and say, hey, come join us. It just wasn't. It was almost like there were too many people.
Yes, and they weren't. You're supposed to. Ideally, when you go up there, they put those cones on there that says they're looking for extra players. But there really wasn't. At least when we were there. I'm not saying this is true for the entire time, but when we were there, nobody was ever looking for any players. It's like people had their own group of friends, and they were just playing the new games that they bought with their friends. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no. Again, it was just a really, really big con.
Yes. We went to the games library area on Lucas Oil Stadium, but there really wasn't too many people there either when we were
Not
there.
as many. I don't know that we understood how the games library quite worked either, because I felt like you had to pay to get in there, but then I could have been wrong. So, again, we acknowledge we are the older generation coming into this con thing and into this hobby. So maybe we did just miss some very obvious, oh, well, everybody who's in the hobby knows X, Y, and Z. We don't. I was thrilled, like I said, to be able to finally find one of these was thrilling that I sat and paged through everything, and that was how I figured out where the open gaming area was, because we didn't know the first day. We were told things happen in the hotels, but we kind of figured things happen in the hotels. Like, we found the one room that was, they were playing Pirate Borg, the RPG game Pirate Borg. That's what that room and that hotel was set up to do, and you would have needed to sign up. Now, I think we could have still signed up.
We might have been able to sign up for that, yes.
But it was a 3-hour commitment.
Something like that, yeah.
You know, and that was more than we were able to do.
At that day. And then there is a demo area where the vendors took people in to demo this stuff.
Yes.
But again, you had to pay tickets for that, or buy tickets for that, or at least sign up for it.
At least some of them were definitely purchasing tickets, because we overheard somebody go, oh, so-and-so, 2 people dropped off their tickets for their 3 o'clock spot to play our game. What should we do with them? And the guy was like, oh, okay, I'll take care of it. And we were like, well, hey, if you're just looking for somebody to take the tickets, we'd be interested. And he's like, okay. He didn't tell us the price. And then Jethro went, does it cost anything? And the guy was like, well, yeah. We're like, okay, well, then we're not interested, because we already paid a lot of money to be here. I wanted to kind of be introduced to your games from your vendors without paying even more money. I'd rather buy the games.
Right. So, again, not everybody feels that way.
No.
Hey, that's great.
Our take.
You be you. Yeah.
Our take.
What else are we talking about? Oh, wow.
We enjoyed the 3 days a lot.
Yes.
We both decided that because of where we live in eastern Pennsylvania and where it's located, it is not a con that we'll go back to.
Yeah, the question is was it worth going to once? Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially as content creators. Especially because we do this.
If you're into the hobby and you're looking for something that's probably going to be expensive, take the 4 days and go. Absolutely. Yeah. I don't think you need to try and stress over getting a hotel nearby.
Right.
Just by parking ahead of time. And do try and prepare yourself as much as you can going into it. We had hoped the 2 days prior to the actual con, we were going to have a little bit more time together to prepare, and life interrupted, so we didn't, and that's okay. Yeah. We still had a wonderful time just walking. Thursday, we truly walked in. We forgot our list. We forgot all kinds of things. We just showed up Thursday. I think we didn't get there till about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and we just started walking.
Yeah, we're an hour from Philly.
Yeah.
All right, so we have PAX Unplugged an hour from us.
Right.
And I recognize that is a privilege that a lot of people don't have.
Correct.
So when the question comes up, is the 9.5 hours to drive to Gen Con and then 9.5 hours to drive back worth it?
Not for us.
Not for us. Not for us.
Definitely recommend you got to go to at least 1 or 2 conventions.
Yes.
I definitely am glad we've done PAX twice, and we did something in our more local area called Mepicon.
Yeah, that was fun.
We've done those, so I definitely felt like I wasn't quite as overwhelmed walking into Gen Con. I think had I walked into it for the first time, it would have been sensory overload and whew.
But do it once. I suppose maybe 4 hours out I would go.
Yep, absolutely.
But I'm not sure anything over 4 hours would I make the trek more than once. I definitely recommend you go at least once,
yeah, and then,
just to experience.
and we do go in order to purchase games to continue to be able to run our channel.
Yes.
So we can't go. Oh, well, just fly out. Yeah, no,
Yeah, no.
not an option. He doesn't like to fly to begin with, and
there's that.
the 5 bags of things we brought back with us, we're not going to get them in here.
Yeah, no, we're not going to get that on an airplane.
We know that about us.
So, definitely do it if you haven't done it.
Absolutely.
I don't think we'll do it again.
Wonderful people.
Yes.
Truly very well
Yes.
organized. More going on than you could ever probably know is going on. Don't go in thinking like, all right, I'm going to look at the whole list. Yeah, no.
No.
Look for what you're interested in, find that, and focus.
Yeah. So, I guess, is there anything else we want to say about it?
I guess that's it. You're going to have to watch our other video for what our haul was. We
Yes.
definitely brought home some games.
Yes.
We definitely spent more money than we should have, but this was our vacation, so
Yes.
we put the money to do that.
Yep. Oh, do we mention these?
Sure. We did encounter a couple of people. We got the first trinket we actually got was from that one music lady that she gave us this cute little trinkety meeple on a thing.
I didn't know this was a thing. I felt terrible. I had nothing to give back.
Again, we aren't quite as we haven't even been filming our channel for a whole year yet.
Yes.
So we are still new to the hobby.
So we got this. It's a
Salt ornament.
it's a little ornament
Christmas
there
ornament
that says 2025 Gen Con. So that was neat.
Yep. And then
And this
some-
sheep,
yeah, it's a little sheep.
little
soap.
sheep soap. It's adorable.
Yep. Thing is, I think we saw these vendors at the Mepicon. I really
We
think those
may
people
have,
were
but
there.
I didn't know it was a thing. So the people who gave us stuff, thank you so very much.
Yep.
And I apologize. I had nothing to give you in return.
Yep.
But next time I read about a convention that does this, I think we're going to have.
Oh yeah,
find
I'm gonna
something.
have a couple things in my pocket, even just to pass out to other
Yeah.
people, without a doubt. Yeah.
Because that was neat. I really
It was very
enjoyed
nice. It was
that.
nice to be acknowledged. We have shirts that have our that say "Shut Up and Play,"
Mm-hmm.
and it definitely drew the attention of some people because they liked our shirts. And so we got a couple of fun little trinkets.
Yeah, so that was real nice. So if you're thinking about going, go.
Yeah,
Definitely
absolutely.
go once.
Yes, absolutely.
And sorry, I get looks like I forgot to plug the computer in, so it's going to die soon. So, on that note, a like and subscribe if you don't mind. And today is I'm Jethro.
I'm Lisbeth.
Sorry, I'm still really tired. 9.5 hours is a long time to
I had
drive
to drive it all.
for
There
my
you
age.
go.
But
Today is a great day.
to shut up and play.
Bye. Shut up and play.